Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy MKS. As the title of this video suggests, I was thinking of covering a follow-on to my previous video I just made for Writing Wednesdays or Writers Wednesdays, where I talked about supporting Asian writers or celebrating Asian writers and things like that, and sharing ideas. As a follow-on to that video, I was asking the question, what if there was to be a Pan-Asian writers network or festival or things like that, or writers network, which could include festivals and activities and events that bring together Asian writers to collaborate, especially from Asia itself, and maybe you invite people from the diaspora, or diaspora, however you pronounce it, like for instance in Indian NRIs, non-resident Indians, or also Eurasians like myself who are part Asian, going to parts of Asia, and possibly in different countries and different regions they could host different events. So I'd love to know what you think about the idea, and again, as ever, I'd love to hear your ideas and thoughts on this matter. And like if you are an Asian writer or YouTuber or creative person or whatnot, or any person from Asia especially, or from an Asian background, what do you think of that idea? Would you love to travel to your ancestral homeland and support writers in those communities? And maybe watching these videos, you never know, maybe I'll have an idea that you didn't think about that could inspire you. And maybe even non-Asians could go there and mentor. Again, as I said before, I think of the ideas I do for Asia, I could pretty much do the same for Africa and vice versa. But so I'm hoping to make other ones for Africa in the future. In this case, I just thought I'd focus a bit more on Asia for these couple of videos, and or at least maybe just for today, and then maybe next week or whenever I can do some more for African writers as well. And I've already subscribed to and liked many channels from Africa as well. Yeah, I'd love to know what you think about a Pan-Asian Writers Network, and maybe they can look at ways they can write. Different Asian nations can work together on a Pan-Asian network could work together on many things as well as writing, but including enterprise, politics, and things like that. But also an art and that sort of thing, and celebrate each other and talk about talents from each other's country and learning about each other's cultures, and maybe through writing and also conversing with each other, they can learn about each other's cultures more, again through art, writing, and general discussion as well, and review each other's books and just generally share ideas and collaborate, where they can give each other unique perspectives that they might not have thought of. I suppose it's the easiest way to put it. And also talk about positive things about each other's countries, and how to make peace across Asia, and help Asian countries to network together as well. As I say, especially in this case, Writing Wednesday, I was mainly thinking about writing, but it could be for other areas too. So as ever, I'd love to hear your ideas and thoughts, opinions and so forth about this idea, and I'd like to hear everyone's opinions really, but as many people as possible, but especially Asian writers or people from Asia themselves, or again from the or from the diaspora again, as I say, sorry, lost my train of thought. Yeah, how do you think we could help Asian writers? Again, could be Asian writers networks and some groups, especially for women or young people, and getting young people, especially girls, to get into writing and get confidence to write their thoughts, and help them to publish, either self-publish or help them to publish, and also provide mentorship for, as an idea. I mean, I'm not a writer myself, unfortunately, but I like to write, but I'm not a professional writer. But my punctuation is really poor, as you probably can tell, and also my handwriting's not very good, but even online with my punctuation. But yeah, telling their story, and Asian writers talking about writing in different languages, especially English, because that's a language which you can write around the world, and I suppose it's the most popular, or the most common or popular language. And also that if a lot of people in Asia learn about English, they can, as I say, get their books to go further, and maybe we could do some fundraising come up with ideas for fundraising to help more people in Asia to learn English and therefore to market their books and sell their books more. But yeah, I'd love to hear different ideas that different people have, or what they think about my ideas as well. And I say, hopefully, maybe I can come up with an idea or a thought that you might not have thought of that you find interesting and think, oh, that's an interesting perspective. And as I say, we can collaborate on. So if someone's got an idea, then you've got another idea, and you can add those ideas and merge them together and maybe make something even better. But also taking action on those ideas. And as I say, writers who are successful writers, I hope they see this video and hopefully it's not too bad, as I say, but maybe see this video and if they are successful writers, I think it would be interesting to mentor people from Asia, again from Africa as well, but in this case I'm thinking of Asia, and mentor especially young children, and to help them to, again especially girls, to think that they can become writers and poets and whatnot, and express themselves and talk about the story. And also I love to hear about writers from Asia talking about colonialism and stories from their perspective rather than just European perspective or whatnot. And again, similar for Africa. And yeah, just to collaborate and to help Asian writers to one, to get started if they don't have the confidence, and help them to inspire to get writing, but also secondly to especially those who are, including those who have already started writing, to actually to take their writing to the next level, or to basically to help them reach their full potential, is what I was trying to say. So yeah, so inspiring them, inspiring confidence in those writers, and for those writers to have the confidence and the positivity in themselves to take their writings further, and also to help each other promote each other's writings. For instance, on Facebook. So if you're an Asian writer, for instance, or you know any Asian writers, please post them in the comments section as well, so that other people can find out more about some of the Asian writers. I know I've been reading a few about them about a few of them on YouTube as well, and I know there are already lists on YouTube about Asian writers, and again, like the festivals, but maybe, as I say, Pan-Asian, like so different Asian countries, Asian nations working together, as many Asian nations as possible, to work together and to write up, as I say, positive things about each other's countries and how they can work together, and maybe writings in favor of or promoting basically Pan-Asianism, which I hope will encourage more governments in Asia to work together, collaborate together on projects I've talked about before, and maybe people from Asia can write ideas like how to tackle climate change, how to tackle terrorism or de-radicalize people, help people to work together, help the tourism industry and other areas through writing those plans and ideas and thoughts which can be shared across Asia more openly. And as ever, I'd love to know what you think about all of these ideas, if you think they're workable, if you think they're naive, or if you think even if you think they're quite naive ideas, maybe they could still be workable if other people who are more practical or more experienced can take those ideas on board and then find a way to market them better, or to basically to make them more actionable, and as I say, take my ideas and develop them into something strong, which could benefit all of Asia, as I say, and especially the writers. So anyway, my mum wants her laptop back, so I'm not going to be able to make any videos for a while. Maybe I'll take a break anyway while I work on my paperwork and maybe write up some plans and think through more. I was going to do something about trying to promote Serie A, which is, for those who don't know, is Italian football, or the top league for Italian football, or Italian football generally. Well, I did videos before about Serie A daily, or daily Serie A and stuff like that, so I was going to do something like that. But I'm hopefully going to do that maybe on Monday or another day. So anyway, or maybe tomorrow or whenever. But anyway, sorry if I was waffling. Thanks for your patience if you stuck with my video for this long, and hopefully I've inspired you to think about some ideas, and also to share this video, and also to check out some of those other videos about Asian writers if you Google them, or if you type in YouTube on the search bar. you can find out more about Asian writers. Peace and love.